What up, people? What up? Today, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Another one. Before I get into this story, like, comment, subscribe, share, cause yeah, I need help on my channel. Help a brother out. So I'm gonna tell you about this time. About this female. So in 97, 8, one of them, I came back to Florida for the summertime. And when I came back, everything was new to me because pretty much my friends and people that used to live out there moved, and a new set of people moved out to CG. Anybody know who what CG is? It's kind of gardens in the community that we used to live in back in the 90s. So I'm walking around the block, and these two females see me, and they're like, "Hey man, come over here and let me talk to you." So I go over there, and I'm like smiling, trying to, what's up? What's your name? Tell them my name. I say, what's up? What's your names? Now, I'm not going to say their names because I remember one name, I don't remember the other one, and I want to be respectful to the situation. They probably don't even remember it, so it's probably not even going to matter, but to avoid conflict, it is what it is. So anyway, so I used to go over there and hang out with them at their house, right? And they told me they was close to my age, and I'm like, okay, cool. We could hang out, just talk, kick it and everything. And I used to go over there. I went over there maybe 5 or 6 times. And one day, my best friend was like, "Man, where you been, bro? I ain't seen you. It's like you be getting ghosted." So I said, all right, I'm gonna take you over here to see these females. She has a sister, so maybe it'll work out for you. So we go over there, we kicking it, and we just chilling. And we used to just go over there, hang out, watch movies, converse, nothing else, none of that stuff. We just kept it PG pretty much. So one day I'm over there kicking it, and the female that I was going to see, she was like, "So I gotta tell you something." She's like, "It's this guy that's very protective of me, and he don't like when I talk to, he don't like when other people talk, other dudes be talking to me and everything." And I'm like looking at her like, "So is that your boyfriend or what's going on?" And she was like, "No, that's not my boyfriend. He's just real protective of me." Now, in hindsight, when a dude is checking anybody else from talking to a female, either they family or something happening. And she never said that was family, so thinking back now, they probably was getting it on. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, whatever. So we end the conversation, and after that, I didn't go back over there for like maybe a week or two or whatever. Then I went back over there again, and my friend didn't go back over there. I think he went over there twice with me. And him and the sister they wasn't meshing, so he didn't want to go back over there. So one night I'm leaving from my friend's house, and to get to my house, if you know where I lived at in Conner Gardens, we stayed on the corner. And I'm walking down the sidewalk, right? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this car pull up. Now, I don't know if it was a Cutlass or a Regal or what. It was an old school car, and it just didn't pull up. He was like, "Hey, you, come here, you." Man, I didn't know if that man had a gun. I didn't know what he was about to do. I was out there by myself. It was about 11 o'clock at night, so I took off running, right? I ran, and I hit a couple cuts, and I forgot. I hid somewhere for about maybe 30, 40 minutes. And then I finally made it back to the house, and I'm thinking to myself, man, that dude crazy. Like, he really gonna check me over this female, right? So I'm like, I ain't going back over there because I don't need the drama. I don't even understand how he even knew who I was, because I've never seen this guy ever. So maybe the female pointed me out to him or whatever. But anyway, never seen that dude again. And for like the next 2 weeks to like almost a month, not about the next 2 weeks, I didn't go out at night. I only went out in the daytime. And when it was about 4 or 5 o'clock, that getting ready to get dark, I just went home and just stayed in the house. So I never told my friend this, and I was just like lost, like, why would somebody check me over somebody who supposedly don't like them and nothing like that happening or whatever. And it eventually just chalked it up to he liked her a lot, and there's more going on than what was happening, right? So after that, and this was like one of them crazy situations. Like, and she was a person of color. She was a black girl, And I used to date nothing but black chicks when I was a teenager until when I came back to Florida. And especially in high school, people who knew me in high school knew I kind of messed up quite a few opportunities to date other females because I was trying to stick to the quote unquote race. Man, look, this is how I see it. If you get a gun pulled on you about somebody that the other person don't even really care about, but they so-called care about them, yeah, that was a black person. That was family who did that stupid crap. I don't have people run up on me about females. That was black women. I've been manipulated by black women. I've been treated like crap because I was the nice guy. There's a whole bunch of crap that happened with a whole bunch of black females that didn't work out for me. So when I became a man and was grown enough to realize you have to broaden your horizons, why be uncomfortable or miserable constantly going after the same thing and it's not working? I know a whole bunch of people that's pro-black. No bull. Whole bunch of people that's pro-black, but the people that they with are not black. I don't say nothing to them about that. I know women that's like that. I don't say anything to them about that. But as soon as I say I have a preference, like everybody else, people be attacking me talking about I'm racist towards my own race. I'm not racist towards my own race. I like all women because at the end of the day, and liking all people, you get to know people and see people for who that person is. You have to get past the color thing. Because at the end of the day, if you date somebody just because they black, you really disservicing yourself, especially if you're not happy. How many of y'all done had a whole bunch of bad relationships that didn't work out and it was the same people of your race? Or how many people of y'all done had bad relationships that didn't work out and it was not your race? It's based on a person. So please stop coming at me about that, because at the end of the day, I like people for people. And like about 3 weeks ago, Gary Owens, the comedian, was like, he put out this video, said he made a decision because when he was younger, he grew up in Ohio, and anybody know about Ohio, that's predominantly white, everything, right? He said he used to ask plenty of white women to date him, white females to out on dates. All of them was saying no. He moved, he moved to Cleveland, and all of a sudden all these black women was interested in him. And he was like, why keep going after people who not interested in me, and give these people who are interested in me a try? So once he realized that he could be happy with somebody else, he said, I made a decision. So I playfully was like, yeah, I made a decision too. I tried to do the same thing and it didn't work out. So when I got older, I made a decision to broaden my horizons. 3 black women had commented and said, one of them said I was illiterate and 2 of them said I didn't make the cut. Y'all don't know my life. Y'all don't know nothing about me. And what irks me about it is I don't press anybody for who they're with. I don't care. If that's who you choose to be with and they make you happy, that's who you with, because at the end of the day, you gotta wake up and go to sleep with that person, or be around that person, or enjoy that person's company. If it's not working out, it's just not working out. And with those females, it didn't work out. I've had women that was crazy. I've had women that was very manipulative. I've had women that cheated, and I've had a whole bunch of people that lied and a whole bunch of other stuff that happened. But I was trying to be the good guy and trying to stay in my race. Now I don't care. I like all people and all women, because you never know who you're gonna like and who you're not gonna like. You can't stop your heart from falling into love with that person anyway. So why even try? Why stick to that? You never know. Because like I said before, I know plenty of people that's pro-black that date outside their race all the time. I never say anything about them. So can we please get off that? Because that's so annoying. Stop coming at me like that, because I don't come at nobody else about whoever they choose to be with. But anyway, thank you for this story time. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Have a good day.